Hours after Israel's Rafah bombing, Houthis reactivate the Red Sea front. Yahya Saree issues a clarion call. The Houthi military spokesperson Yahya Saree announced a series of coordinated attacks on Monday, targeting vessels in Indian Ocean and the Red Sea. These operations were declared acts of solidarity with the Palestinian people and a response to what the Houthis describe as American-British aggression against Yemen. According to the spokesperson, Yemeni naval and missile forces executed a 3 joint operation. The first one targeted American vessel Largo Desert in the Indian Ocean. The second aimed at Israeli ship MSC Meshala, also in the Indian Ocean, and the third one targeted Minerva Lisa in the Red Sea. Additionally, the Yemeni forces also carried out 2 operations against American military destroyers in the Red Sea. In a published video message, the spokesperson asserted that these actions will continue until the aggression ceases and the siege on the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip is lifted. These attacks followed a latest offensive in Rafah, where Israeli airstrikes killed at least 35 people in the southern Gaza city. The airstrike hit tents housing displaced people, according to the Palestinian medics. This escalation came hours after Hamas launched a barrage of rockets at Tel Aviv, marking the first such attacks in 4 months. Despite an order from the UN's top court to halt the assault, Israel continued its offensive on Rafah, worsening the humanitarian crisis in the Palestinian territory. 3 weeks ago, the Yemen's Houthi group had already threatened to expand its attack on shipping if the Israeli army invaded Rafah in the southern Gaza Strip. Allama Muhammad Mufta, the chairman of the Houthi-run Supreme Committee supporting Al-Aqsa, stated on the television that any Israeli aggression in Gaza or the West Bank will be met with Yemeni response and a 4th round of escalation. He emphasized that the Yemeni armed forces are well prepared to escalate further in the response to any Israeli aggression, whether in Yemen, Gaza, or in any part of the occupied Palestine, according to the Houthis. The current situation appears to be a realization of that threat, with the Houthis actively engaging in military operation against the American and Israeli target in solidarity with the Palestinian and in retaliation against the perceived Western aggression. Months of Houthi strikes in the Red Sea have already caused shipping companies to reroute their operations to a more expensive and time-consuming route around the southern Africa, disrupting global trade and reigniting concern that the war between Israel and Hamas can expand to destabilize the Middle East as a whole. The conflict has escalated significantly, with both sides now suffering casualties and damage, highlighting the ongoing and complex nature of the regional hostilities.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.